What's up, guys? You already know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy JP, and yes, I'm coming to you with another how-to. This is a 2017 Honda Ridgeline, and I think this radiator removal will go for the 2018 and 19 and maybe 16. Not 100% sure, but this will be another radiator removal. We're going to be hooking up backup cameras and all that type of stuff. But the most important thing is, first we gotta get this radio out. So first thing you want to do is you want to actually come to the driver's side first, and you want to use your panel removal tool. And you want to take that part off because we have to take this out. So you want to, you see, I was just using some pressure with my hand. I was able to pop that down, and that's gonna drop this little knee bolster piece. Use our panel removal tool right over here. It's only held in by clips, so just use some light little pressure and then boom. So that's as far as we need that to go, because we just need to get this whole entire piece is going to come out. So let's go do the same thing to the passenger side. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and take that part off. And then it may be easy if you take the, okay, so you already know that I had this off already, but I actually dropped the glove box first because it was a little bit easier for me to get my grip, and boom, this whole thing right here actually does come off. So like I let you guys know, it's only held in by clips, so use your panel removal tool so you don't mess up the panel itself. And then it looks like we actually have some Phillips. So we got 1, 2, looks like we have 3 right there. And looks like we might have a 4 and a 5. So let me take those Phillips out, and then that should take this whole piece out. All right, guys, so for one, there's only 3 Phillips that you have to take out. The one that was right here, the one that was right here, and the one that was right here. Those are going to take this AC out. But as I started to pop this off, I seen that this moved a little bit where the passenger airbag and the hazard light is. So I'm pretty sure this is only held in by clips. So let's pop this off first so we don't damage that piece. Use our nice panel removal tool here, and you guys know that you can disconnect this, but before you turn the car back on, if you have to turn it on, please hook it back up. You do not want to shoot any type of code. So now that we got our Phillips out and we got that piece out, boom, that just sits right there. So it doesn't sit right there, but that comes off. So after we get those 3 Phillips out, we're only held in by clips, and we can pop that thing out. And let me turn my light on real quick. All right, so now that that thing has dropped, you can see that from right here looks like it might be an 8mm socket. I believe those are the only 2 that's actually holding the radio in, but it may be hard for some guys to get in through there with an actual socket wrench and an 8mm socket. So we can do one or 2 things. You can either come in here and try to maneuver that, or we can take this pocket out. It looks like we just have 1 or like 2 Phillips right here and 2 Phillips on the other side, and that thing is gonna come out. And then with that pocket being out, we can just use our 8mm with maybe an extension, and then go ahead and get that bad boy out. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these 4 Phillips out, and I'm gonna remove this pocket. All right, so taking out that pocket made it a whole lot easier. And I actually have my Milwaukee drill, and it gave me enough room with that pocket out just to use my 8mm extension and get that boy up out of there. Now, if you guys don't have a drill that's that small, then you can use this tool. This is a right angle driver, and see if I can just swap this out with one hand. Boom, I sure can. So what this does is it allows you to put that on your drill, then put your extension right here, and then now we can I can use if I have a big drill and I can't fit it right there, now I can use my right angle driver to get it, because once I press this, it's gonna spin. So I will have links. I got links for all this stuff in the description. This actual socket extension and stuff like that I got from Snap-on, so they won't have any links for that, but I can have a link for an extension and sockets and this and that in the description below. So if you guys are trying to do this thing yourself and you don't have the proper tools, then you know you can always get those and just do it like how I do it. All right, so enough about that. Let's get it started. Oh, let's get back on it. All right, guys, and with those things, with those 8 nails out, everything else is held in by clips. I don't think it just slides out because these clips are in here pretty tight. I just went on ahead and used my panel removal tool to get those out, and now, excuse me, I can take these harnesses out. This is boring, so I'm just gonna skip it. All right, so I got those harnesses out. I got that radio out. Now let's go ahead and get this dash kit put together, wire this thing up, and shoot, we'll see you in just a second. All right, y'all, so just like I was saying, man, this is the dash kit of the new one. It looks just like the old one as far as like color and everything, silver with the matte black. And what we have to do now is just transfer the AC vents over to that side. So we're just gonna take this one Phillip out of here and take this vent off, put it here, and then mount that Phillip right there. And we're gonna do the exact same thing with this one. Take this Phillip off, remove the vent, put it here, put the Phillip right here, screw it back in, and then we're gonna reuse all the old factory clips and put them onto that location. So let me do that real quick. All right, so we removed that Phillip, popped it out of place, and these little things will snap into place, so you will have to unsnap them from the old one, but boom, that goes in like that, that goes in like that, and we just put that Phillip back in here, screw it in, and shoot, that's it, I'm done. All right, guys, now this is not cleaned up, and that's not how I keep all my wiring, but we are in the testing phase. As a little pro tip, do not make everything all nice and neat right off the jump, because if you have to go back in and troubleshoot something, you got to go in and cut all your little prettiness up, and then you got to redo it again. So we're going to test it, make sure everything works good, and then we'll make it all nice and neat. But we do have a lot going on here. We do have a satellite radio hookup. This is the V300. We got our steering wheel controls, the ASWC1. We got our rear backup camera retention harness right here. The 6-volt to 12-volt converter has to be installed, which is we have our USB retention harness right there. We have our regular radio harness that's installed. We also installed a front camera, which is why this is coiled up here with our microphone and our antenna and all that good stuff. So for one, I just want to let you guys know that all these products, I will have the links in the description, because if you want to reuse your factory USB, this thing right here is going to save your life, so I will have that in the description. This Honda Ridgeline did come with the factory backup camera, so this harness is really good plug and play, and it gives us this, and it also gives us the 12-volt to 6-volt converter. If you guys want to know how to actually install this, I have a card that will be linked over there in the corner, so you can guys see how you can actually wire that up yourself. If you guys want to know how to wire up your steering wheel controls, that link will be in there. If you guys want to know how to wire up a radio, that link will be in there. What I'm trying to say is I have a playlist full of how-tos to let you guys know how to install all this stuff yourself. So you guys know how to do it. I think I got a backup camera one in there and all that type of stuff. Other than that, all the links to these products will be in the description. The links to actually do all these other stuff yourself will be over there. And the reason I just make one video, because it's pretty much standard across the board, and I can make this thing short and simple, straight to the point on how to take your radio out, put it in, and what it should look like. We have the radio hooked up, vents in, so let's hook all this stuff up so you can see what the end product is supposed to look like. Alright guys, so there she is. That is how she looks. We got the steering wheel controls working with our ASWC1, power up, power down, change channel forward, change channel backwards, do our source and that good jazz. We also have our backup cameras working and all that good stuff. So again, man, if you guys want these links to all these products that I was using, the satellite radio, the dash kit, wire harness, all that stuff will be in the links to, in the description below. Also, don't forget to hit those cards over there in the corner so you can learn how to do all these things yourself. And if you found any value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, hit the notification, all that good stuff. Until next time, this is your boy JP signing out, and I will catch you at the next car.